Butler? Well, you may have read the Negotiator magazine recently, and you can see that I've had quite a few articles in there about how to get more leads to estate agents, and particularly recently about how the phone can be used to get more leads, where your calls are coming from, and how you can convert more of those callers into customers. And I also do quite a few other sort of promotions for estate agents. This is a story about me, marketing guru, in the INEA e-newsletter that just went out a couple of weeks ago. And I've been looking at the whole sort of symphony of marketing channels for estate agents, the newspapers, the magazines, the websites, and I've been talking to many estate agents and asking them how they actually track all of their different types of marketing, how they can make decisions on investing more in certain areas to get more customers coming on board, and also when they speak to them on the phone, how do they convert the customers, what structure have they got in place. And so really this led me to working with a company called Admeter. And I wanted to answer the question, how do you get more calls and how do you convert more of those calls into customers? And the way in which you can do this is, of course, by tracking the phone calls and understanding what people are saying when they call you. The answer is, once you know who's calling you and what they're saying, you can invest more money in the right type of marketing. So if you want to see your calls increasing rapidly from customers and you want to get those at a cheaper rate, well, you need to know more about your marketing. If you want to know which portal is working better for you, you don't want to do it all manually, you can use trackable phone numbers to make sure you know what's working best for you. And if you want to know what your staff are saying on the phone and you want to do some coaching and you want to understand what problems they've got or when they're making mistakes and you want to convert far more of your callers into customers, you need to listen to the calls. So basically, finding more customers, getting them and keeping them is much more simple than you think. And I did an experiment with Nick Smith of Fine and Country in Winchester. We recorded all his calls, we tracked all of the phone calls coming in from his various different sources, and he could see the different marketing channels that he uses. He can optimize his website to get more inquiries. He knows exactly which portals are working and which aren't for him. In fact, he's dropped one portal and reinvested that money elsewhere. And this is the sort of thing I want to be able to do for Simon's clients and Pete's clients at Repeat. Just by getting more calls and knowing what people are saying makes it much easier for you to do your business. So with Admeter, we can track these sources of calls and you can review what's said and review it and train your staff. And if you ever miss a call through in being engaged or you're simply not there, you get pinged an email in real time. There's also some clever stuff you can do which I think is an absolute must. You can automatically cross-sell with SMS text. So anytime someone calls you, you could be selling mortgages and conveyancing automatically by SMS text. This is automating your cross-selling for you. And you can also track things like Google ads or e-newsletters. These marketing channels you can't easily track at the moment. Perhaps when people call you, you can do it online, but when people call you as a response to your marketing, you need to know that these ways of marketing are being very successful, so you can do more of them and make